Welcome on Sunday, April 20th, 2:42 p.m. We're going to make a single use tier list to identify which one of these five assets, that is Bitcoin, supermicrocomputer, Tesla, Meta, and Nvidia, which one would give you your best, highest percentage returns if you were to buy now and it were to go to all-time high. Start off with America's favorite, Nvidia Corporation. We currently at $101, basically $100, and we had an all-time high of $150 on average, and that would have a 50% return if we were to go to all-time high. Also want to note that they got cut off from selling to Nvidia, but the CEO surprisingly even flew to China to talk to the Chinese trade officials, and that is a good positive sign, as an incentive for me to keep buying during this down period, because that CEO is a billionaire. He doesn't need to be doing that. He could be retiring, yet he is out there earning his gray hair. Next stock, we're going into Meta stock, Meta Platforms. I think they're fighting a lawsuit, and we had an all-time high of $736, and now we're about $500. If this were to go to all-time high, that would be you a 45% gain. I want to note that Mark Zuckerberg has never quit. He's been there since the summer of 2004. That is about 20 years in the game for him. He's still young. He has a lot of potential, yet he does not have any gray hairs like and when I say that, that means uh, I think he's still at his prime, and once he has those gray hairs, he would be even more great, more experienced than he is now. And the company already owns Instagram. It owns attention in the industry. So we're going to put that in the 25% plus area, almost at 50%. Next, we're going to look at Tesla stock. We had an all-time high of $280. Now we're at exactly half of that, $240. If you were to buy now and it were to go back up to all-time high, we would have 100% gain. Also want to note that Elon Musk has a 90-day period in Doge, and that 90-day period is almost coming to an end. And hopefully after that, he will completely focus on this company and get us back up to that all-time high. So we'll put them there. Next up is going to be a sleeper, not really a sleeper. It's been sleeping for a while. It's going to be my super microcomputer, currently at $30 average. In the yearly chart, we had an all-time high of $90 before they had that payroll thing going on in July 2024. So we've been down for quite a while, almost a year. And if we could even go back up to this year's to date all-time high of $60, we would start right now at $30, go back up to 60, and that would give us 100%. And if I say we go back to 90, we would make a 200% gain. So, and I also want to know that Charles Yang did not ever step down. September 1993, and still counting his days. I don't know why he doesn't retire, but he's there, and that is a positive incentive for me to keep buying. I believe that these guys, as a supermicrocomputer, AMD and Nvidia, are like brothers or cousins. When one is down, the other two help them out. So it's still an incentive for me to keep buying. These guys got servers, the physical aspect of the AI. And last but not least, we're going to go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has had a run up to $110,000. I know the chart doesn't show it, but we'll just average it there. Currently at $85,000. If we were to go back to all-time high, that would mean that we have a gain of 29%. We'll put this on there with Meta. And that is the tier list. So at the top of the tier list, we have Tesla and supermicrocomputer. I know those two have the most percentage gains, but they're the most volatile too. And the good even one would be Nvidia, right at the middle. It's $100 to get in, pretty cheap too, compared to Tesla and Meta, and also Bitcoin. So that is probably the good sweet spot, Nvidia. And the last but not least, the Meta and Bitcoin.